Question 46 is, what is the return on investment on a heat pump compared to other technologies? And one of the really lovely things about MCS is that there is a piece of paper in the MCS which is called the performance estimate. And inside the performance estimate, this calculation is done for you with an approved calculation. So it's an MCS calculation, not a calculation done by the installer themselves. They just fill in the data. But a return on investment is quite an interesting calculation, so I'd just like to dwell on it for a few minutes. Example, let's say that we've been quoted £10,000 for a heat pump system. You're going to get £5,000 reduction because of the boiler upgrade scheme, so you're going to pay £5,000, just to make the maths easy. If that system is £1,000 a year cheaper than your current oil-fired or LPG-fired system, then it doesn't take much maths to work out that £1,000 over 5 years covers the cost of the installation. So the return on investment is 5 years. However, that isn't actually how the maths is done. Let me explain. When we are doing the return on investment calculation, what we do is we compare the price of having an installation of a heat pump, for example, £10,000 for a heat pump, compared to the price of having a new oil or LPG or gas boiler put in. So let's say, again, just to make the math simple, you were going to pay £5,000 to have an oil boiler put in. You're now proposing to spend £10,000 to have a heat pump put in, so a heat pump is £5,000 more expensive. However, with the bus voucher, you get £5,000 off. So the cost of your oil boiler and the cost of your heat pump are in this case exactly the same. So the return on investment in this particular example is instant. The costs are both the same, so therefore the payback is instant. So it's very important to compare apples with apples. Don't just look at the total cost. You need to remove the cost of replacing your existing boiler with likewise, otherwise it doesn't make sense.